Hello everyone, I am drberkkkaratas. After orgasm, meaning after ejaculation in men, I should urinate immediately. There's a situation where urine cleans that area and so on. Of course, this is also a cultural and religious matter because, it's like getting rid of the sperm or fluid there and then cleaning with urine and afterwards performing ablution. We have a religious value. Sometimes it can also be cultural. It's like wanting to clean up quickly and let the urine go. I've always talked about this in masturbation videos. I've talked about this in relationship videos as well. Before starting intercourse or any sexual activity, you should urinate if you have the urge. And afterwards, you shouldn't urinate immediately after ejaculation. Let me explain the reason for this physically right away. And let's not do this anymore. Because people try to urinate immediately. Then they can't do it and it becomes a problem, etc. Then they say, I have urinary complaints. This is a problem. Look, this is the bladder. Right below the bladder, there is a sphincter, which is a mechanism for opening and closing. Let's think of it that way. This is the prostate, and here is the urinary tract. And right below the prostate, there is a mechanism for opening and closing. Now the sperm will fall here during ejaculation. Now, when we urinate, the upper mechanism opens and the lower mechanism opens. What happens? The part of the bladder that we call the neck opens. The urinary tract expands, this part also expands, and we urinate. There's no problem with this. When it ends, both of these close at once. So we don't experience urinary incontinence. Even if there is urine in our bladder, we won't experience urinary incontinence. When we ejaculate, meaning when the sperm is expelled, the upper part closes because the sperm shouldn't go back into the bladder. This part, the mechanism here, closes. The lower mechanism opens because the sperm will fall here. So that it doesn't go here. When this part closes and this part opens, it will go to the front, trying to urinate after ejaculation. So what happens? Now, this part just ejaculated. After ejaculation, this part is closed and this part is open, trying to urinate right away. It doesn't matter if it's 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes. The closed sphincters, meaning this mechanism, don't open immediately. It's slowly opening up. So you need to allow little time for it to open. If you try to do it right away within 1 or 2 minutes, 3, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, it will be hard to open this part automatically, and most of the time you'll need to push to create pressure. It will be very difficult for you to urinate because it will be hard to open, and there will be burning sensations and discomfort while doing it and so on. So that doesn't make any sense. Technically, you shouldn't have any urine before starting the sexual act. Oh, the idea of thinking, well, if there's even a little bit of urine left, I should just go ahead and do it to clean this area is not a very good idea. Wait a little. So wait for about half an hour. Let the bladder, neck, here open up completely. In other words, let the contraction of the muscle there pass. After that, it will slowly open up and you'll be able to urinate comfortably. You shouldn't force the mechanism. I compare this to something you can't swallow while you're breathing. So you can't eat. There is a flap there as well. When you breathe in, it opens the trachea. It also opens the esophagus while eating. So therefore, it cannot be open at the same time. So what happens then? Our food goes down the wrong pipe into the lungs. This is pretty much the same mechanism. So right after you do that, even if you don't feel the need to urinate, we try to urinate. Don't do this. This creates a false illness or false complaints, as if you have urinary issues. Thank you.